kind of hard for me to kind of move on right now. So when I feel like I want to have sex or I want to be around a man or something like that, a man's energy, I call on him, right? For right now. I'm accepting where I am in the moment. I don't, I enjoy it, but then at the same time, it's like, I know I want bigger and better. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with understanding that. I'm
Wait,
not,
you want bigger and better
I'm
than
not
him?
fighting with myself. When
You want bigger and better than him?
When it happens, it happens.
So
And when I'm
you want
ready to leave him alone, I will. If he does it before I do, then that's what happens. I don't think people accept where they are. I'm accepting where I am. And I'm okay with where I am. I know where I want to be. I know what I see for myself, but I'm also not going to do certain
Okay, where do you want to
and
ask
right
this
now
question? Where do you want
relationship.
Where do you want to be and what do you see for yourself? How about that? Answer me that question.
I would love to be in a loving relationship with a man who I feel can guide me, that can take care of me. I'm very good with children, so if I can stay home and be with the children, have children, be provided for the way that I should be provided for, the way that I deserve, then I have no problem with giving myself to a man. But that has yet to happen.
That's not true. Because that's not true in your situation because you're already giving yourself to a man and he hasn't, I don't know, what has he done for you? He's giving you money and all that, right? So if you're giving yourself to him already, why don't you just be with him? You said you want to find a man that's worthy for you to give yourself to. You're already doing that.
See, this is the thing. Nathan, one thing about him is he's weak for vagina. So the moment that I get into a space where I cannot give him what he wants because my energy is low, I'm already in my mind thinking that he's going to go get it somewhere else because that's what he said, right? And he's not allowing us to grow by understanding me emotionally. So I just said to myself, it doesn't really make sense for me to be in a relationship with him because when I get into a space where I feel like I'm dealing with things that might be traumatizing and whatever, and I need to go and talk to a therapist, he's not understanding that side of me. And
okay, Gagut. Wait. One second.
Someone else.
Hold your thought. Gagut, Nathan, can I ask you a question? Is that true? Are you weak for vagina? Because you did tell me you had a sexual addiction. Speak.
See, she's speaking on, right? What she's speaking on is that I have a high sex drive. I really love vagina. Me and vagina is like this. It's like I said. And she has these episodes where, for whatever reason, she feel like she don't have to give me affection. Not vagina, affection.
Right, but you said that you got once because you cheated before, right?
Say that one more time.
You got out of a relationship before because you cheated before one time. You told me.
No, not with her.
Not with her, but you cheated in one of your relationships, and that's
a big time cheater and a liar, and that's what I'm saying. When it comes to her,
when she said for vagina, that is being weak for vagina. Because if you would cheat just for some pussy,
that was damn near 10 years ago, my man. With her, when she gets into that space where she don't want to show me intimacy and affection, I tell her, yo, you got to do something or else I'm going to go get somebody else to do it. I tell her that.
Okay, so
my thing, I'll tell her that.
And I'm just not giving him what he wants because I don't want to give it to him. I'm literally something is literally happening to me where I cannot give him what he's asking for. And I'm trying to figure it out on my own. I'm not making him give me something that he can't give me. I even decided that I wasn't going to break up with him. I was going to go to therapy. You know what he did? He decided that it was time for us to break up because he wasn't getting what he wanted.
That's not what happened.
You wasn't getting what you wanted.
That's not what happened.
So, Gagut, do you feel like if she...
That's not what happened.
I wasn't doing anything.
Listen, tell the truth and shame the devil.
Okay, so here's another perspective because now there's another woman on the line.
Go ahead.
So here's another perspective. So people have watched Gagut for quite some time. He does his lives, he does his teachings, and then he has these lives where this particular woman is on this live. People have heard him say that this woman She is not financially contributing to the relationship. She has not financially cooked or cleaned or did anything that a woman is supposed to do. These things were said. Now, out of all of those things
But
that,
wait, you
out of
finish?
all,
Because I need to.
out of all of those things that he said, the last and final thing was that he had to literally beg this motherfucker for some ass. So you're telling me that I have somebody who's laying next to me with titties and ass. I am doing everything that a man is supposed to do financially. I'm cooking. This motherfucker is cutting hair, sewing in locks, or whatever the fuck it is that he's in there doing. He's cleaning. He's toting around her child, his children, and they're in this happy-go relationship. And when this motherfucker go to turn over and say, let's get some ass, she says, I'm mentally not there. Bitch, you got to go. You
Praise
have to
God.
go. You
Praise
have
God.
to pack your shit
Praise
and
God.
go. You must go.
I get
She
all that.
is a
This is why
dangerous
I said my side of the
individual
story.
who is playing motherfucking games. And
He
the
playing mind
sad
games.
part about it
You
is,
never heard of my
the
side of the
sad part
story.
about it is
Story.
that the sad part about it is that unfortunately there is no new coochie around for him, because trust and believe, if there was a new set of ass that was committed and consistent, her motherfucking ass wouldn't be there. And that is point blank period. So unfortunately, this toxicity that they have going on will continue to go on, because when he is in a drought and the balls are filled up, she is going to call him and say, oh my God, my transmission. Oh my God, my wick lock is hanging out. Oh my God, my son needs his haircut. Oh my God, it's always something. And then she'll come over. It'll be ooey gooey. His dick will get filled up, and then the sex will happen. Then she is going to be requiring of something. The sad part about it, the back and forth, the in and out, the back and forth and in and out, it is draining. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. There is somebody out there that can pay your transmission, cut your son's hair. I'm from Philly. She is a hopper. That's what it is. She is mentally hopping, not physically hopping on different dicks. She is mentally hopping in and out of this relationship because it is beneficial for her. Once you cut off the beneficials, which means the friendship, you can't be cis friends because she is taking advantage of it. You cannot be her friend. You cannot help her out with her car. You cannot call her motherfucker punk ass head son. Go someplace else. Period. She is playing games in your face, and you from North, and you letting it happen. Bye, shorty. Bye. You're playing games.
He not gonna go nowhere though.
And that's the sad part about it. So now we're looking at you because her motherfucking cat can't be that goddamn good, sir. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be.
Y'all don't understand though. It's a one-sided story. When
It's
me
not a one-sided story,
and
sir. Man, we
when me
watched you.
and got
We
together,
watched your lives. We
you don't
watched your lives. We
listen.
watched your lives.
When
You
you
said that you are mentally sometimes in a space. You stated out of your own mouth that you were sometimes mentally not in a space to have sex. I can completely get that. You can wake up and say, damn, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about my uncle or my son or my job or my mom. And sometimes you're mentally not there. This motherfucker is hot every 5 minutes. He wants ass every 5 minutes. He wants you to lay with him, hold him, suck his dick, eat his ass, whatever it is that he likes, he wants it done. So if you're mentally not in that space, if your sex drive is not at 100 with him and your shit is at a 20, bitch, you not meeting in the end. You got to go. You got to go.
Nothing, right? Listen to this. Listen to this. And at that point in time, right, the way I felt was like, yo, I'm working hard as fuck. I'm paying all the bills, literally
All the
of them.
bills. And cooking. Aren't you cooking? You're cooking too, right?
I'm going to buy the food, bring the food home,
Wow.
cook the fucking food, taking care of my children. I'm not beating on her. I'm not cheating on her. And then I'm telling her, like, yo, listen, maybe we need to outsource this dick sucking thing because you in the space where you feel like you don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? So let's outsource. Let's bring somebody else in to help out. You
That's
know what
right. Bring them on in, because you
I mean?
ain't doing it.
He like, no, I'm not with that. All right, cool, but why I gotta pay all the bills?
Wait.
Look. Why I gotta pay all the bills, cook all the meals, buy all the food, take care of the children, and beat my dick?
Ma'am, you are at the bottom of the totem pole, and I think that you need to be honest with yourself and say, listen, I can't do this. That I financially want your bread. I want to treat you like a trick. That's what she want to treat you like. She want to treat you like a trick. She want to fuck on you to get something from you. You have to cut it off.
So can I say something? All
Yeah.
right. I agree with Babylon Mom 100%, right? But I also have like, I don't want to beat you down so much, but I agree with her. She's absolutely right in everything that she says. Here's the thing. You have to make sure, because sometimes women are in a space and men that aren't ready to accept relationships. We're not ready to be in one because we have to work on ourselves. And just like she said, if he's making sure you're 100% good, there's nothing that he's asking for that you shouldn't be able to fulfill, unless it's something harmful, which and I know he's not going to ask you anything that would be harmful to you. So you have to take all that into consideration and stop playing. Stop playing. If you know, you already know who he is. You know what you're getting when you're there. You already know what the fuck he wants and expects. So you're gonna have to either let him go, let him be free, because you're not the one that's gonna be able to do it for him, if that makes sense. Because a lot of times we get stuck, men and women, in the cycle of, okay, he's going to accept me, so let me just go over there. Let me hop on over there. But you already know he's not what you want. So why do you keep subjecting yourself? And then now we're here on live with this bullshit. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, at some point, everybody has to get a mental space and become real with themselves about why the fuck you keep allowing people in your space that you know you don't even want to be with. And you're not even ready. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to beat you up because I've been there. I know what that feels like, but you also have to be real. And you have to take everybody's words into consideration. Like, think about it, make it make sense. And for you too, Nathan, like, you have to really put it in perspective. You know what she's going to bring when she comes. You know what the fuck it is. So why the fuck why do you keep having this conversation? Because that's draining too. To keep having the same conversation with the same motherfuckers over and over. This your fault. Because every man is responsible for their household at the end of the day. And you already motherfucking know. You keep having her over there and vice versa. You keep having him there. You know he want to fuck. So now you sitting there like, yeah, I'm not there because blah. And Nathan, you too. Oh, well, she's not giving me what I need and blah, blah, blah. Y'all already know. So why the fuck we keep being in this space? Just to use each other temporarily? No, that's bullshit.
Let me say one thing.
I have a question for
Shoot,
Gagut.
what's popping?
You think she is your karma? Because you can't get rid of her? You think she's some sort of karma?
It's possible. I wouldn't take that out of the equation. It's possible. And for me, I'm not necessarily trying to get rid of her. And that's my issue. Because
He just wanted better.
Right, but
I got something to hit him.
I want something tangible. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm pretty sure
I got a jewel to hit him with.
if you had somebody trying to live like they claiming you but not claiming you, and then every time they around you in your face, they telling you how proud they are that they single and that they not in a relationship. But at the same time, they doing relationship shit, like demanding you pick up the phone, like demanding you give them money, like what the fuck they feel like it, and like it's cool sometimes, but then when you in the place where you really want to.
I wanted to say it, but you know what I'm saying?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but whoever that is.
Whoever is talking.
Right, Miss Lady May.
Hey, Babylon Mom, are you finished? Did you want to say something else? I want to add somebody else real quick, but I gotta drop
Yeah, you
somebody.
can add some. You can definitely add somebody else. I just think that you from North, you know what it is. You know that she's playing in your
Yeah,
face. I understand that you weak for the flesh, but
yeah.
you just got to cut it off. You just got to cut it off, and that's really what it is.
I appreciate that feedback, guys. Thank you very much. She said, "You from North, not North,
No.
North." She from North. When she said that, that let me know that she North. Like that's how we talk. She's from North, North, North. Oh man, here come Black Velvet. Listen,
Yeah, bring Black Velvet